Friends, it's Clint. Welcome to Sweetcast. I want to talk about Snot Sky. That's a Freudian slip there. Scott Snyder and this massive financial risk that he's taking here. I don't know how much liquidity he has or investors or so forth, but he's taking on a massive project. I'm going to venture a guess that this is the biggest financial risk he has taken in years, possibly ever. I think that's a possibility, but we will see. You let me know what you think. This is pretty big news. Before we get into that, Downcast 3 Submerge, it's on Indiegogo right now. Where are we at in production process? Well, I am finishing up the print file. What's really holding me up here is not the print file. It is Indiegogo sending me the funds. So I expect those to come through anytime now. As soon as Indiegogo sends over the funds, I'll be able to kick a lot of things in motion because I'll be able to pay for it. So that's kind of where I'm at here with Downcast 3. But otherwise, I'm really ready to get fulfillment rolling with this. Also, Fatal on Indiegogo right now. Where is it at? Holy cow, we're almost at $100,000. That's amazing. So thank you everybody for backing the project. If you haven't backed it yet, check it out. It's in the link in the description below. Where we're at here right now is Charlie working his butt off on a number of things, but one of those is Fatal. What doesn't hurt is to reach out to Charlie on social media, wherever, and just let him know that you're excited for the book, that you think his work rules. That kind of stuff really helps give him the energy he needs to get through these pages. So more than you know, I think, honestly. All right, so Scott Snyder posted this. Finally, we can talk about this. And what it is he has 8 books coming out through his new publishing imprint. There's so many firsts here happening. First off, his publishing imprint is Best Jacket. So this is not really a first, but for him to be added to the Image Comics lineup, I think he's on the board now. For Best Jacket to be one of their official imprint is certainly a big deal. Beyond that, this imprint was the first that Image allowed to be crowdfunded first before it went out through the direct market. So that is also interesting. To make things even crazier, he's got 8 new books coming out that are going to go directly to digital. So I'm going to play his video here a bit, and you can see with Comixology, he has 8 books coming out. Not only that, he's got people like Greg Capullo working on it. Jock is working on it. He's like, this is an all-star cast, and Jamal Igle. So this is interesting because this is going all in on digital. And I don't know exactly what his plans are, but we could speculate for a moment how this could work. Now, if the plan is only to be digital and just digital, perhaps this could be about building IP to sell as movies. Now, when I look at these titles that he has for these books, that's kind of what it looks like. There's not much more other than the titles, but I would suspect that a lot of this is actually Netflix bait. And if he sells one of these, 2 of these, who knows how many, to get, sell those sweet movie rights, then it's absolutely possible that he could make out like a bandit. This is, I think, a lot of creators' goals in the mainstream industry is to have an entire catalog of film-ready, Netflix-ready IP that you have ready to sell, essentially. And so what he was going to want to do is make a big splash here and then turn around and sell it. So that's one option. Another option is he could go digital first. He's going through Comixology. After it's finished, he's going to go ahead and publish the thing in print and even possibly crowdfund it to have the print done. Because now you think about it, this has gone through Comixology first. That's another degree of separation. Then it could go to a crowdfunding site. Then after that, it could go through the direct market. That's absolutely possible. And I am interested to see this being sort of testing the waters for a new pipeline. It would basically be skipping single issues, because I know a lot of people are starting to avoid single issues. Now, I don't actually think that this is the route to go. I think that maybe, 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago, uh, going that route might have been smart, because you're doing the digital first stuff. But I actually don't see digital being a big, massive moneymaker all around or all that reliable. Yes, digital has improved, but it actually ebbs and flows just like anything else in comics. So again, is this enough? Is Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo and Jock, are all these people good enough to get people to go for this new route for comics publication? And is this enough to justify the expense of paying up front for these 8 separate titles to be published at the same time, presumably starting in October, because he is, after all, calling this Snyder-tober? Is that what he's calling it? I'm sure he could have come up with something better than that, but it is what it is. So let me know what you think in the comments below about all of this. Did I miss something? Is there another route he could have gone? If not, I don't know what else there is, but let me know in the comments below. Check out Downcast 3 and Fatal, both on Indiegogo right now. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video.